Hey guys, it's Pink Blusher. So today I was CC shopping and I came across this nose preset that reminded me of Charli D'Amelio's nose. So I decided to make a Charli sim. I love Charli D'Amelio, and you know what? I was one of those people that I never hated on her. I never put comments, but I remember talking about her with my friends. I don't get the hype. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me. I love her so much now. I think she is such a queen, and I've learned a lot since then. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to admit that. Not that anyone really cares, but I love Charli, and I sometimes think that these TikTokers are they're not using their platform for good to send a good message, but Charli really is. And I think Charli's literally the definition of perfect, because she's her imperfections are what make her so perfect. I have no idea how this girl gets hate at all. But anyway, here's the nose preset. I think that's what really made this whole thing. So as you can see, she has, I think that's called a cleft chin. It's also a preset. So I know that it looks really prominent on the sim, and I know Charli doesn't have such a prominent cleft chin, but to me, I think it's really one of the characteristics of Charli D'Amelio. So I definitely wanted to have that chin in. I tried to use the Sims, the base game ones that come with the chins that come with the game, but they weren't you couldn't see the little dimple on the chin. So I did try it. You'll see later on, and you can't really tell that it's Charli. But anyway, yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I really wish the Sims had an option to make your face asymmetrical. I think that would add so much more realism. If I could make one eye tiny bigger than the other, not that I'm saying that Charli has one eye bigger than the other, I actually haven't noticed, but for example, I have one eye bigger than the other, just slightly, and everybody's faces are asymmetrical. I think that's what makes everyone so unique. So right now I'm saving Charli because I wanted to try without the chin. I wanted to try something different. So as you can see, her her traits, I just picked random ones, okay, just so I could be able to save her. So I was trying out something different. I didn't want to lose the progress that I had so far, so I just saved her to my gallery really quickly. As you can see, I tried it without the cleft chin. I don't know if that's what it's called. I usually call them butt chins, but that sounds really offensive. So I tried it and it just didn't look like her. I just think that it's more characteristic. Just that chin is much more, it's a pretty prominent feature in Charli. So here I'm just playing around with some skin overlays and some freckles, because her freckles are just adorable. Oh my gosh, and when I tell you, I've had so much trouble with the nose profile. As you can see, there's a second there where the nose really completely bulged out accidentally. But yeah, I don't think from the profile it really looks like her. I think it looks like her straightforward and maybe 3/4, but profile definitely does not look like her, I don't think. But I tried my best. So one thing I did have trouble with was the hair. I did some CC shopping before this with the mindset that I was gonna do Charli, that I was gonna make Charli for the Sims as a sim, and I could not find any hair resembling her current style right now. Right now she has her hair short and it has, I think, either blue or pink highlights on the inside, which I think is really cool. So I wasn't able to find anything like that. I wasn't even looking for the highlights. I was just looking for some short hair that looked like hers, but it was either too short or it was a side part, so it didn't work. So I did sort of go for the old Charli. I think this blush right here and the nose highlight and the freckles really really sold the deal. Like, it really helped a lot. So as you can see, now I'm looking for hair. So yeah, I had to go with the long middle part hair that she used to have. Here I am playing with the side profile. It looks nothing like her. As you can see, there are a lot of pauses. I take a long time to contemplate what I need to change, and I was also looking at references. So Charli's hair is a really, really, really dark brown. It's not exactly black, but the dark brown that we have is too light, so I just decided to go with the black. See, if this hair would have been just a tad bit longer, it would have been perfect for her current style right now. So yeah, I'm just trying to find anything with a middle part that actually looked quite nice, and I didn't keep that because it was a side part. I'm gonna upload her to the gallery as soon as I can. I haven't uploaded her to the gallery as I'm filming this video. I might have already done so when I upload the video. So you guys can like sort of change her up. Maybe you guys have custom content hair that works for her. And then also you can change her clothes, because I think I did a horrible job with her clothes. I did not prepare like custom content wise for her clothes. I don't know, I already thought I thought I had enough clothes that would sort of capture a teenager in 2020, because I am a teenager in 2020, so I thought I would already have similar clothing to the stuff she wears, but I guess not, because she wears a lot of sweats, and I don't. Like, if I don't wear sweats, and yes, I will tell you that the clothes, the CC custom content, the costume content that I have is pretty much reflects what I wear. And I was putting stuff on her that I was like, she would look so cute in this, but I don't think she would wear it. So I struggled with that, and sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? So yeah, anything that I have like sports-wise, like athletic wear, is not really sweats. It's pretty much like tight stuff and loose shirts, and she wears tight shirts and loose pants most of the time. She used to wear a lot of Lululemon leggings, so maybe I should have put on the leggings for her. I don't know why I'm talking about clothes right now when we're looking for highlights for her hair, and I was looking for these earrings that I downloaded specifically for Charli, and I guess I didn't save, or I didn't download into the mods folder, so I just had to pick the nearest best thing, which are these little earrings, which I think are a tad bit too big. But yeah, they were the closest thing I had to the earrings that she wears. So after doing Charli, I really want to do Dixie, of course, and then we can have a little photo shoot with both of them. But the thought came across my mind of making other TikTokers, but I just don't like them. Like, I could go on and on and on about, yeah, I'm not on straight TikTok, let's just say that. Okay, so here we're moving on to the clothes. Oh no, we're actually gonna do her body right now, which is why sorry, I was just pulling up a picture of her body, like a body shot. That sounds really weird. But yeah, I just put her in a bikini so I could see her body. I got these presets today, and I think they're so beautiful. Like, they look much more realistic. So Charli has a really long torso, which was hard to really emulate here, because her legs, she even says it herself, her legs are sort of shorter, and then her torso is longer. So yeah, I think that's what makes her, like, her waist look so beautiful, because she has such a long torso. But yeah, here obviously her legs look pretty long. I tried my best. I'm not a fan of the thigh gap in that preset, just because that preset isn't supposed to, I don't think it's made for it to be like so skinny. So the one thing I'm just a little bit about is the thigh gap. But I love the hip dips. I love that. So right here, I'm struggling to find shoes. I couldn't find anything. I realized how unprepared I was clothes-wise, because if this were me, like if this were my sim, I would have literally just put on some like chunky tennis shoes, but I've never seen her with like the chunky shoes. So I was just trying to find something. Oh, and the pants that I chose, I was trying to make her legs look shorter. And I think those pants really, I think they helped a little bit. So I think I ended up with some spa day shoes. I don't think I've ever seen her wear anything like that. But I guess it's pretty basic. Oh, I should probably skip all of this, because I literally just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between shirts. So I'm actually gonna skip all of this, and I'll see you guys in like 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. I deleted a huge chunk of me trying to find some sort of top that I could picture her wearing. So I settled on this pink one because she has a very similar type shirt, but it's a tie-dye shirt. So this was the closest thing I could find to it. Maybe in the pictures, I think I'll Photoshop some tie-dye to it. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm gonna Photoshop pictures to look a tiny bit more like her. I just put a preset. I didn't really Photoshop. I think I'll just Photoshop the tie-dye on. And I did sort of want to Photoshop her eyebrow like slightly up, because I've noticed that she does this thing with her eyes. She sort of lowers her eyelid and she moves her irises up, like she looks up with her eyes, but she moves her eyelid down. So I try to do that with my sim. And then I also she does this thing with her eyebrow where she lifts one eyebrow. It's sort of her little pose. But yeah, I don't really want to Photoshop her. The sim. Because I feel like that's cheating. I mean, the presets are sort of cheating already. Oh, and also, can we talk about... Sorry, I'm just sort of fangirling right now. Freaking Charli has abs. Like, very slight abs. And I've noticed that she's lost a lot of weight, and I don't really want to be commenting on people's bodies. But I think it might be because of all the TikTok dancing. I think that's some good exercise. I really do. I honestly think it's because of that. I've noticed her waist has gotten like much smaller, and I think it's because of all the body rolls. Don't quote me on that. So I found a very similar dress to, I don't know where she wore it to, but it's this blue dress that she wore one time, I guess. So it was pretty similar, so I was just checking it out. I wasn't gonna put that outfit on with the braids because I think the braids are more of her casual wear. So I'm just exploring some full outfit options. Here I had sort of a fail. I don't know. I think that dress is supposed to be worn with something underneath. And here I was putting clothes on her that I personally would wear, and then I realized that she wouldn't wear anything like that. Yeah, I really had a hard time with the clothes. I think I spent more time with the clothes than on her face. Here I was trying to find some sweats for her. I think that's what I ended up giving her with this hair. Some like more sweatpants. I didn't really have, she wears really oversized sweatpants, and I didn't really have that. As I said before, I was not prepared. I thought I was. I mean, I looked for a lot of hairs and earrings and presets, and I completely forgot about the, well, I did not forget about the clothes. I contemplated, should I look for clothes? Then I was like, nah, I have plenty of custom content clothes, and it's pretty, I guess, I literally thought they're pretty fashion forward, so that should be good enough. I didn't end up giving her that blue top, which I think looked pretty good on her. So I think Charli's shoulders are pretty iconic. I think that top really, I don't know, just the bare shoulders. I feel like she's worn a lot of no sleeve stuff. So I think, and I'm using the word iconic, just things that if you look at this sim, you'll be like, oh, that's Charli D'Amelio. That's what I mean by iconic. I think her jeans are also pretty, not iconic. I mean, they're just basic jeans. But, and I'm talking about her jeans like as in her pants, not her jeans with a G. But her jeans, I think, are pretty, like, recognizable. I think they're pretty much a staple of her style. She wears the tight jeans, I think, during a time where more, like, when TikTokers, the e-girls, and just the trend, I think, was to wear mom jeans. So, yeah. I think this hair looks a lot like her hair. And then with this hair, I decided to put the long dress because I think that this hair is fancier. And I ended up putting some makeup on her. Very natural. I just did those 4 outfits on every day. I did not bother to do any other category of outfit because I had a hard time with just picking one single outfit. So yeah, I think you guys can do that to yourselves if you want to play with her. Oh, dude, that looks so much like her. And then I was looking at this eyeliner and I was like, yo, Charli would love to like do makeup like that. Like, I think she would really like that style, but I was sort of trying to replicate the picture. But I know she's been into makeup now a lot, and I think those eyeshadow looks that I put on her at the beginning, I think she would love to wear those. So now I'm actually picking some traits. I put friend of the world. I think she's super friendly, but at the same time she's really self-assured. I know she gets a lot of hate, I don't know why, and I think I don't want to get too political here, but I think just people just like to hate on girls, me included. I mean, I've done that before. So now I'd like to show you some pictures from my photo shoot with Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio. The Sim-eo. I hope you guys liked my Charli D'Amelio sim, and hopefully I'll make more videos. Comment down below who you want to see. Thanks for watching and subscribe!